welcome back to the studio. So if you watched my last video, you know I am very excited about this. This is my big travel watercolor tin from Meeden Watercolors, and I just got it and I have to fill it up. I can't wait to fill it up. This is what I'm going to fill it up with. I also got a 24 pack of Holbein watercolors, and here they are. They look fantastic. I should say before I start pulling these out and opening them that I've already opened a few and I've siphoned off a little paint on some. I've been painting with it. It's very exciting. These seem to be pretty nice watercolors. I've enjoyed them so far. I haven't done much with them. I don't want to do a full review on them, but I do want to get my colors into my tins here so that I can paint with them more and give you a bit more comprehensive review in a little bit. So to that end, I'm going to move this tray out of the way. I'm going to set it over here and let's start filling them up. I have ordered these. I don't know how these came. I don't remember how they came. I was so excited. Opened it up and they all fell out and I stuffed them back in. So I've kind of arranged them how I think I'm going to want to put them on here. And time is going to tell, I guess. I've got them arranged. Yellows and earth tones, reds and earth tones. The earth tones taking up the top here. That's going to go down this way and this way. The earth tones will be at one end of it. Then I'll have greens, and I have to tell you, this purple, I'm sorry, this is mineral violet, is kind of throwing me as to what to do with this one in the pack, but it's going to be there. And then my blues, lighter blue to dark blue to black. That's how I'm going to do this. Yeah, let's get going with it. Here we go. This is Chinese white. I don't use a lot of Chinese white, but I've got it in the pack. I'm going to put it in, a nice dollop of it there. There we go. There's our first one. This one is permanent yellow lemon. Permanent yellow deep. That's a nice looking yellow there. John Brilliant #2, or Johnny, I'm not sure how to say that. It's kind of a flesh tone. Yellow ochre. And yellow gray. That's an interesting color. All right, now starting with my reds, I've got vermilion hue, rose madder, light red, burnt sienna, crimson lake, and burnt umber. Here's the one that's really been bothering me. I don't know what to do with this one, but I've got it in this order. I'm going to put it here. Ooh, this top is a little hard to get off. Maybe this one doesn't want to go in the pack. There we go. This is mineral violet. should say it's a very nice shade of purple, but it doesn't fit my scheme. Viridian. I've kind of got these backwards. I wanted lighter greens down here. I'm going to have to go back and change this row out. I'm going to start doing it right now. All right, we can keep going, but we're going to end lighter. Terra Verte. Permanent green number 2. Cobalt green. That's a little bluer than I thought that was going to be. And permanent green number 1. And now I'm going to start lightest blues and go down the row here. Compose blue. Cerulean. Cobalt. Ultramarine deep. Prussian blue. And last but not least, ivory black. All right, there's all the colors we've got there. I should say, when Meeden sent me this, they also sent me 4 extras of the trays, and that kind of threw me off for just a second. Let's see, I think I want to put it in this way. And now I've got a sheet of paper. I thought we were going to do a little bit of testing on to see how these colors look. I don't know that there's a whole lot of need to do white, but we can see what the opacity of the white is. Get on there. It should be fairly opaque. Just draw this out a little bit, and it is awfully opaque. I'll have to check that to see how it dries. All right, let me grab a little bit of these other colors. This is permanent yellow lemon. Let's put a little bit up there. Just pull this color right on down, and we'll be able to see how nice and how vibrant this color stays the entire time. There we go. Permanent yellow deep. Beautiful color. I like that quite a lot. Looks a lot like gamboge to me. Where we just draw that right on out. John. Brilliant. Some kind of flesh tone. It's obviously a blend of others. We can make this probably with a little yellow, probably this permanent yellow deep, and what's our red over here? Rose madder or vermilion, probably. Let's see, yellow ochre. We know that one is right here. This one should be a bit opaque too. And it is a little bit till it starts to thin out. Not too bad. I might not have the most paint on there to really show it. There we go. That's a little better. Yellow gray. I've never seen this color before. Oh, and I'm about to see a lot of it. Quite a lot. I got a lot more than I bargained for. This is quite an interesting color. It looks awfully opaque. All right, let's grab vermilion here. Take a look at it. There's vermilion. We'll just pull it right on out. It's a nice orangey red color. Rose madder. Beautiful, beautiful color. Probably a very staining color. Probably stains quite a lot. Let's see, light red. Here's light red. There we go. Should say these colors, to me, I don't know if they're showing up on the video or not, but they look pretty vibrant. They look pretty nice. Again, we'll see how they react when they dry. Burnt sienna. We'll see how they react when they dry and when they mix with other colors as I'm doing some painting with them. But for right now, they seem pretty nice, pretty vibrant. This is a nice orangey brown here, this burnt sienna. All right, let's get Crimson Lake. Pull that right on down. Nice, a nice color. Looks like I might have to swap places. I was just looking at the wrapper to see exactly what they were, but I might have to swap a couple of colors here. And burnt umber. There we go, a nice color. I didn't find, I tried to look to see, I will admit I didn't do the most exhaustive detective work, but I looked to see if I could find what the chemical numbers for these were, PR82, whatever, and I didn't see those. So I don't know what those are. If you're a person who likes to see all of that or know what that is, I went on to Holbein's website, and they do have a color chart, which I've printed out, and I can't find it somewhere in my studio. But they don't have the chemical numbers. They have their numbers. Viridian is W061, but that's all they have. I can't find any other numbers on here or on their website. Let's see. We're going into Viridian now. Ooh, this Viridian looks nice. I've been using a lot of Viridian lately from my Winsor Newton set. I'm not wild about it for some reason. It hardens up real fast, and it comes out somewhat chunky. I don't know what that's about. This is nice looking Viridian. Here's a Terra Verte. This is a good looking color. I had read online that some people didn't like the Holbein paints because when they start mixing them, they get muddy, and they didn't like that. And now muddiness comes about. This is a permanent green number 2. Muddiness comes about when you start to mix tertiary colors and more, and it looks as though we've got a couple of colors in here that are already secondary mixes at least. This Terra Verte has got to be a secondary color. Yellow Gray obviously is. Jaune Brilliant is a secondary color, it looks like. Maybe the light red. I'm not sure what the chemical is in that. Vermilion, I believe, is a secondary color. Let's get on to some cobalt green here. Let's see. Cobalt green is this one. So if you are mixing these colors, that's definitely going to be something you're going to want to watch for. You can watch for that with any paint. Every manufacturer has paints that are a mixture of other colors. And here's our permanent green number 1. It's just a matter of how much of the different colors they have mixed together, so that when you go to mix it with another color, if you mix this Terra Verte, I would suspect, with another color, that's going to be at least 3. And if you mix it with this yellow gray, I'm going to bet you right away you're going to end up with mud to start with. So that's going to be something to watch for. Here's black. Now I put these in backwards, or I guess I put them in the box backwards when I was labeling it. So we've got a few that are, this whole bottom half is backwards when you look at it. But when you look at the colors themselves in this pack by themselves, boy, they look nice. They really look nice. This should be Prussian blue. So that'll be something I'll have to keep an eye on, is how I mix these colors and what happens to them when I mix. And I suspect that when it all comes, when it comes down to it, that, let's see, Prussian, here's ultramarine. When it comes down to it, it's just going to be a matter of getting used to these and knowing which ones you can mix and which ones you can't, and knowing which ones you have to use in their native color. But that happens with all of the different paints. We just maybe don't pay attention to it so much. All right, cobalt blue. Let's see. This is cobalt here. Ooh, that's a nice color. Boy, I like that cobalt blue. That's very nice. So later on, at some point, I will do a comparison between these colors and any M-gram paints that I have, also with any Winsor Newton paints that I have, where I have similar colors or the same colors, so that we'll be able to see exactly what the difference between them is. And I'll continue to look into mixing a few of these different colors so that we'll know for certain what the mixing problem is. And the composed blue here, to me, looks like this is a mix of a number of colors too. I'll have to be careful with this one. It's kind of a really nice, like a peacock blue here. This is a nice color. But anyways, there they are. Here's my new 24 colors in my new pack, my new tin that I absolutely adore. I have to say, the top row is dry or almost dry. Our Crimson Lake isn't dry yet. I can hold these up a little bit closer. Maybe you can get a little better view of the color. And the colors are very bright, vibrant. The yellow's very good. The reds look nice. I don't know, the light red, the burnt sienna, maybe I didn't do such a good job with that. Light red looks nice. Maybe a little cloudy here. I'm not sure. The Viridian, the violet look nice. The two greens here, the two permanent greens look very nice. And their blues look spectacular. I have to keep an eye on those to see how they go. But there you are. I just want to share with you my new Holbein paints. If I could show you the cover, I'd get them out of here and show you the cover. Along with my new, there we go, my new Holbein paints, along with my new Meeden travel tin. You'll be seeing me use these from time to time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the new videos with my new paints. We'll see you back here in the studio again sometime. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.